there, Save the Victorial. Hope everybody is doing well. Today we are going to be looking at some pastel roses. We will be looking at some Titmouse and doing some swatches and then trying to figure out how to play with shimmers. This is the look that we have. And yeah, it took us several tries. I filmed on another day a couple other looks that I wasn't happy with, and then I decided to refilm, and yeah, this is fun. So if you want to see how it is playing with the Pastel Roses shimmers, if you want to see how, or I should say, are these duochromes? Some of them are duochromes. And then also with the Titmouse collection. That is something you're interested, or to see me fumble around with makeup in general, just keep on watching. Hey everybody, it's Chloe. Today we are going to be playing with several different brands from my Titmouse order. So the first thing we're going to be using is some Titmouse branded, pressed eyeshadows. These are duochromes, so I've got 3 of them. I'm going to do one eye with no primer, just on the eye. The other one I'm going to use a black primer, and we're going to do eye swatches. I only have 3 of these, and then I'm going to do a look with some Pastel Roses eyeshadows that I got. I have 4 of those, and they nicely all kind of go together. So then what I will do is create a final pastel, shiny pastel dream look, and we'll see how they go. This is, I've done 2 orders with Titmouse. I've used 2 of these shadows before, and I did 2 looks on my Instagram, and then I have the pressed shadows by Pastel Roses, but I've not used them yet. So I would like to do a look with those. If you can hear some scratching, that is my cat in the litter box. All right, so for primer, we're using the Prime is Everything, and I'm using the black one there. And then what I'm going to do is on this eye, we will prime. So this is makeup I have on from another look. This is from my Cheekbone Beauty Canadian Chat About Canada video that I did. So the makeup's been on a little bit. The lips might be a bit shimmery, but I washed the eye look off, and I'm just gonna try and see how much of the base we can save while doing these looks. So just a little bit of a black base. I'm just going to put a little bit more on. There we go. Just to make sure we cover the whole lid, and then we can see what it looks like on an unprimed eye with no color, and then with a primed eye. No kind of glitter glue or anything like that. And then I'm going to be using this Jessup brush. This is the Jessup 234. It's kind of dense, which I think might be good for these kind of duochromy shadows. So the first one we're going to do is called Sonia, and it's this one here. See if you can see the different reflex in there. So we're going to go and pop this. So it goes from a dark green that I can see to a lighter green. So really nice. Yeah, kind of lemony, yellowy. Okay, so anyways, so we're going to take some on our dense brush here. I'm waiting for a new case for my shadows so that I can stick these in. I have a few little ones, but they are full, so I ordered one. So, oh, this is so pretty. So this is on a unprimed eye, just with a brush. I already see how pretty. It goes on super, super nice. A bit more. Like so. So that's it with no base. I think you can see a little bit of shift. And then we are going to put it onto the side with the black base. There we go. And then you can see it goes on darker. I probably work too, depending on the shifts of the shadows, the ones that shift purple to green or green to whatever or blue to whatever. If you use the corresponding color as a base or like a P. Louise base, you would probably get different shifts as well. But I'm just going to do these all on black. And then one more. This is just to kind of see how they show how they go on, and then the beautiful colors. This is not to create any kind of eye look, but there you go. So you can see a bit of a darker shift. Let's see if we go in a little closer. Can we go closer? Can we get it to focus? So there you can kind of, I mean, you can with both, you can see that it shifts here from light to dark as you turn, and it's the same thing here, but the black base does give it a more opacity. So I definitely recommend on a base. I'm going to, when you do the Pastel Roses, I don't know why I want to call it Sugar Rush, Pastel Roses, I'm going to use their glitter glue for that to create that look. But anyway, so that's what the shifts look like on Sonia. All right, so let's do the next one. So the next one we're going to do is Nemesis. See her name on there, Nemesis. And this is one of the gals that I'm part of several groups with. Anyways, this has a beautiful shift. It's hard to show. It goes from purple to dark green. So it goes a dark purple to a darker green. I'm trying to see if I can get it to shift on camera as it does in person. That's the problem with these. Well, any type of duochrome, multi-chrome, is that it's harder to show it on camera than it is in IRL, in real life. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing again. We're going to put a bit of black primer onto the same eye over here. We're getting nice and smudgy over here, but we will, for when we do the look with the Pastel Roses, we will clean it off really good. But right now, if there's a little bit of black left on the corner of my eye, it doesn't matter. There we go. So I've got the black on there, and then just make sure we've got, because we're going to use the same brush, just make sure it's all cleaned off, and then we are going to go into Nemesis. The third color I have not tried at all. I haven't even swatched it. So right now as I hold this, it's very purple. So I guess this one, if you put it on a purple base, you would see more purple, and then if it was on a green base, you'd probably see more green. But here it is on this eye. As I'm brushing it on, I'm seeing it go from green to purple. Again, if you can see, there you can see a little bit shifting between the green and the purple. Let's do another coat. Okay. And then now let's do it on the black. There is a little bit of kick up with these, so just be careful. And I think it's more for me digging in, so just don't dig too hard into the brushes, and you shouldn't get a lot of fallout. So there we go on the black base. Hopefully this gives you a little bit of an idea. If you've been interested in trying out the new Titmouse ones. She also has some toppers. I wanted to buy some, but then it's just like I don't use the toppers the few that I do have already. So I was like, maybe I will for this go around just stick to the pressed ones. So there you go. Again, with the black base, it's just a little bit more intense. But like I said, I wish it was easier for me to show the shift for what I can see. Going from purple to green. But that's that. So this is Nemesis. I'm just going to do one more coat over the black. See if I can do it a little bit nicer. Do these justice, because like I said, in person, they look a lot different. But there we go. So that is Nemesis. And then you can tell that I do like the kind of blue and purple shifts, or I should say the green and purple shifts, or the very blue and yellowy green. Me and colors, purple and the yellowy green are the other two. But the third one that we're going to try here, the one that's called Dasha, it's definitely a very blue to purple, where the other ones were green. But so there you go, this one shifts. You can see the shift a lot better. It goes the purple. So we're going to go and clean this off, and then we are going to do the third one. Okay, so now we're going to do the last one. I'm getting close to running out of battery, so I will change the battery for when we do the Pastel Roses. So this one eye without primer and one with black eye primer, I was watching Beauty and the Frizz, and she was doing that while she was testing out the Sugar Drizzle Polish Multichromes. So I thought that was a great idea. So I just want to give her kudos that she's the person that I took the idea of doing black on one eye and then the other one without any color or base on the bottom. There we go, and we're definitely going to have to do cleanup for the Pastel Roses one because wow, I'm making a mess. Alrighty, so now we are on Dasha. So pretty. Like I really wish you could see the green shows here. Can I get it to show the purple? Like the purple is so dark and intense. All right, so and then let's first do it on the eye without anything. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Why didn't I get that? I don't know why I didn't get this. Oh, this is a newer color. I don't think this one was available when I did the first order, I don't think. Maybe next time, if when I do another order, I will maybe try those toppers. I usually get my brow gels through Titmouse. Sadly, they won't be carrying any Pastel Roses, so I just grabbed some in the last sale. So there, that's the color. Hold on, am I going the right eye here? So this eye without any of the primer. And now let's put it on the black base. I bet you this would look fantastic on a purple or a blue base. Actually, the purple P. Louise, greeny purple P. Louise one, but this would look really good on. And there we go. So on the black base, I definitely show the, well, can you see it going purple to blue? Anything? So anyways, right now I think it's reading more blue on screen, but it does when I'm in person here show it going from the purple to a blue. So there we go. That is our 3 of the Titmouse Multichromes. There we go. So pretty. All right. Okay, so we are going to change the batteries and clean up our face so that we can do a nice job with the Pastel Roses. All right, we're back. Yeah, when that battery says it's going to run out, it runs out just like so. Those was the try-on, or this was the try-on of the 3 colors of the Multichromes, the last one being Dasha. So I am going to go and clean my eyeballs, and then we are going to work with the Pastel Roses. Okay, we'll be right back. So now we're going to be playing with the Pastel Roses. So I did try and film, hence a slightly different hair. I tried to film a couple looks and it didn't quite work the way I wanted to, so I decided to ditch that footage, and I'm just going to do because I originally tried to use all the colors in one eye look, and because my eyes are hooded and not that big and open, you couldn't really see how nice the shadows actually were. So using my Bright Mattes palette, I'm going to put down some color, and I'm going to do, since I'm not going anywhere today, I'm going to do basically 2 looks, one on each eye, and then the shimmers that I don't use, we can do a quick swatch of. And then we're also going to be using, which seemed to work really well in my test runs, the glitter primer from Pastel Roses as well. So I think for my first look, I want to do a pink and a green. So we're going to be using the Pink Daisy. And then I think I'm going to add a little bit of a green shimmer, and I think I'm going to use, I'm not sure which one, but I think I may possibly be using this one here. But then the Zoisite's really nice as well. But I think probably going to end up using Frosted. So for a base, I'm going to go and I'm going to start, because I think we want to do pink on the inner and then do a teeny bit of green, I think. I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go into this one here, and then I'm going to go into the pink called, I think it's called Cosmopolitan, which is that one there. So we're going to go into there. Going to dip in, and then I have a little bit of base on. I have the Balm neutral eyeshadow base, and then yeah, let's do this eye first, and let's do with the pink. So I'm just going to put down a base of pink here. And then I'm going to take it over and above my crease a little bit, because again, with hooded eyes, when I have my eyes open, I like to see a little bit of the color go over the top, but I don't like to have shadow go right to my brow generally. So we've got that there. Yeah, it's a pretty shade of pink. If you're looking for an all matte rainbow palette, the Beauty Bay Bright Mattes are great. It has one row of neutrals, including a black and a white, and then we've got all the rainbow colors. So there we go. We've got the pink laid down, and then we might as well do all our mattes first before we put down some glitter glue and the shimmer. And then we're going to go and take the green, and the greens here are the shimmer that I want to use is relatively light. So I think I'm going to use this one here, and this slice of lime, that one there. So I think we're going to use that for the next shade. And we'll do that for the other half here. Well, a little less than half. We're definitely going to do it more pink heavy. And then I'm going to swoop it up a little bit. And then now we're going to play with some shimmers. So, oh, the brush I'm using here is one of the Spectrum brushes, and this is the, I want to say 412. So that was that one there that I used to put down the matte shades. And then I'm just going to use this little angled brush from them as well, just to pat down a little bit of the glitter glue. Let's put it on my hand and take it from there, just so I don't grab too much. And then we're going to place it all onto the lid. Having a lot of cars racing today, I guess, for Labor Day. Everybody wants to be out in their cars. So there we go, we've got a little bit of the glitter glue down. And then let's see, I'm going to take this brush here. This is a Juvia's Place brush. I can't see the name or number on it, but it's just kind of dense, but with a little bit of floof. And then we are going to start with using the Pink Daisy shade. Hopefully my order of a new empty palette comes soon. And then let's see how this looks. Ooh, this is so pretty. Look. We'll do a close-up once I've done this one eye before we start the other, and then we can see if I can show this beautiful pink shimmer off. Titmouse can no longer get Pastel Roses, because Pastel Roses has decided not to do, I can't remember what the term is, but they're not going to have to outside sources. They're just going to sell their own makeup the way it looks. So I bought some of the shades that interested me at the Titmouse sale. And plus I wanted to get their Titmouse's own brand of Multichromes. So there we go. There is that pretty pink shade, all nice and shiny. And then we are going to go into that, which we mentioned before, the shade Frosted. So, and it is this beautiful green shade. I think it goes like a green to kind of yellowy a little bit, I believe. I have one that goes a green to pink and the one that goes a green to yellow. So we're going to find out in a moment. And if this one does the green to pink, that's great because we've got pink on the other eye. Yes, and I believe that's what this one is. It's like a pink to green shift. But we have it on a green base, so let's see how that works. Yeah, so right now it's really showing the pink shift even though it's on a green base. Let's see if I can get this to focus. Then you can take a look. But it's super, super pretty. A little bit more. That's pretty. I wonder if I should darken the edges though. I might take a little bit of a green, the next shade down in the greens in this palette. I'm just trying to tap on the edge a little bit. That way we've got almost like the shimmer goes from a dark pink to a light pink with a hint of a green reflect. I think that looks good. Yeah, and then for the bottom, I think I'm just strictly going to go with a little bit of that green. Oh, cars and now airplanes, yippee. So there we go. So I think this is a cute first look just to show the Pastel Roses off. And then for the second one, I've got a green to yellow and then a yellow shifting one. So why don't I, let's see here. Let's play with the yellow one. And then, so as same as I did before, I'm just going to take this brush from Spectrum. And then I'm going to go into this yellow that is Hello Sunshine. Yeah, that one right there. And then we're going to use that as the main color on our lid. Oh, let's use my new mirror. And then let's pop, this is such a beautiful yellow. So let's pop this over top. And then we'll see how this yellow shimmer looks on top. And then I'm going to take this floofy brush here from Spectrum and then just blend it out over here. All right, so the yellow shade that I have here is in Custard. Let's see if I can get it out of this case here. There we go. And then that's this shade here. So pretty. And then I'm going to again use a little bit of the glitter glue. And then we're going to place that onto the lid. There we go. And then I'm gonna go into our yellow shade. And then let's see what we get. That's super pretty too. Trying to see if I can show the proper eye. It's hard on the camera. This screen, I think, reverses it a little bit, so I don't. Because I'm actually working on my left eye, but it shows right eye on screen. These Pastel Roses shimmers are really super nice. Oh, there we go. So we've got a duo look on one eye and then a single color look on the other. And then maybe what we can do with the last color, which is Zoisite. Oh, I mixed them up. So it was Zoisite that I have on that side, and Frosted is the lighter one, the yellow to green. That's what I get for not using my glasses. So there we go. So let's use this into the inner corner and see how that works. And I'll just use this brush that still has a little bit of the glitter glue on there, and let's pop that into the inner corner. Oh, that's a great inner corner shimmer. Because it goes from green to yellow, so that's perfect for that eye look, but I'm still going to use it in the other eye as well. And then on the other eye, we'll just take a little bit of the yellow and we'll pop that underneath as well. There we go. And so that's what we've got going right here. Focus is up. So I'm going to go and put on a little bit of liner and maybe a little bit of mascara, and then we'll come back and have final thoughts. Be back in a sec. Okay, we're back. Here's our final look. I just put on a little bit of brown eyeliner. I'm just finishing up my House Laboratories brown liner. It's amazing. I will definitely get this again, but we're nearing our end, and I thought, well, a light brown might look nicer with the lighter shimmers that we've tried versus using a black. And then just a little bit of mascara. I'm just house cleaning today. It's Labor Day, and I'll be editing this video and another later, so it's just for fun. So this is it. So this is the yellow look, using just the yellow shimmers, and then using the pink and green shimmers. So there we go. So that's my first play with Pastel Roses. I really like it. It's good. It's fun. I'm not as good with shimmer, so we're figuring it out. Usually if it's just a little bit in the inner corner or a little bit, but these are really nice. So I'll be happy to play with these some more. So that is our look at the Titmouse, the 3 Multichromes that I got, and then some of my first dipping my toes into Pastel Roses. Yeah, so I just had some fun doing some eye swatches and then trying to play with some looks and trying to up my shimmer game a little bit. Maybe if I feel like it, I can maybe put a few bloopers in for the other looks, but we'll see. But other than that, that's it for me today. If you'd like to give us a like, comment, and subscribe, or maybe even after the motorcycle, hit that notification bell. It would be greatly appreciated. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends. We can still test out new indie brands, play with shimmers, and just have a good old chat. Alrighty, hope you're having a good one, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.